All right, Soul Tribe. I've got time for another reading. We're going to go to tarot for this one, but before we do that, I just want to pull some overall advice for the energy we're going to be talking about. Please and thank you, Spirit. I love you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday. Clear your mental and physical space. You will feel so much better. Okay. So whatever we're going to be talking about, I'm hearing it's just time to let it go, baby. It's time to let something go. Look around you and find the signs. The universe is speaking to you. Okay. Let me get one more. Give your inner critique a vacation day. Be kind to yourself. Hold on, one more. Okay. Live within your life with both feet in. Commit fully to being here and now. So right here, right now. All right, collective. It's time to let it go. Clear your mental and physical space. I feel like this is about letting go, of what was and making room for what is. What is, like living in the present, making room for what is. Look at the signs. Look all around you. The universe is speaking to you. Let's talk about look at the signs real quick, Spirit. Tell me about looking at the sign. Look around, find some signs. What can you tell me about that energy? Please and thank you. Okay. Give your inner critique. Yeah, you're protected. 7 of Wands. What are your challenges? Like, look deeper at the challenges you've gone through, okay? And look how far you've come. You're so protected. Not one of those challenges have defeated you. Not one of those challenges have taken you out. Maybe you feel like you came close to being taken out, right? They're not. It's not about, your challenges aren't here to make you feel defeated or to the challenges are really here to bring you into something new, is what I'm hearing. Someone could have felt competitive as it pertains to you. And maybe that energy's falling away. You're no longer, having to compete for your spot in your own life, is what I'm hearing, whatever that means. You're not having to compete to be heard. You're not having to compete for something. It's not a competition. Maybe you are around a lot of competitive comparison energy. Okay? Maybe tell me about give your inner critique a vacation day. Be kind to yourself. Yeah, this is about hidden emotions. I feel like you're very intuitive. You're highly intuitive here, but then maybe you're you could talk yourself out of your intuition. You have premonitions. You see visions. You have visions. And sometimes these visions, when you have this, like, what is it? When you see things before they happen, it can be scary. It can be scary, right? Something that you had a vision of is currently you're on your current timeline, okay? It's your current present time, and it's a vision, a past vision that you've had that maybe you have critiqued, you have said, no, that's not possible. Or maybe you've just ignored this. Maybe this vision caused you some sort of anxiety or fear, and so you may have talked yourself out of it, out of seeing it, out of listening, out of being aware of whatever this is. Yeah, Spirit wants you to meditate and contemplate, reevaluate. You could be feeling bored, or maybe there's something that you thought you wanted that you're realizing you don't want, okay? What is this? Vision. You're getting mental clarity. You're getting some sort of mental clarity. You could be, you know, clearing your space. You're in hermit mode, and you're learning how to live life with to the fullest. Not being afraid of your gifts, not being afraid of the visions, not being afraid of your emotions. Okay, working through your emotions has been your biggest challenge here. The things that are unseen, maybe there was a time you were afraid of the unseen, the unknown, and this is a huge challenge to overcome, is like not being afraid of the unknown, but trusting in the divine, trusting in the guidance, the signs around you as you work through it, as you walk from the unknown into the known, right? It's like having a vision, a premonition of something that's unknown could have caused fear and anxiety. Trying to figure out what that is, maybe that's a way of wanting to control what this vision is. But you're walking out of that fear, out of that anxiety. You're no longer trying to control the vision, and it looks like you're learning how to walk in the vision, whatever this vision is. Not letting your vision, your precognition here, not let you know something. There's something you've been given, okay? And it could be a little scary, but instead of allowing it to control you up to the point where the vision becomes reality, you're not trying to control it. Like, you still have to keep living. You still have to keep showing up every single day, right? Being present every single day until that vision and you and the vision meet up on the same timeline, if that's making sense, right? You've been tested on how you're going to juggle the unknown. You've been being tested on how you're going to juggle this unknown. So this is a gift that you're being given. You're coming into an alignment with a gift. But first you're having to be tested on how are you going to be able to handle the gift, right? And the gift has to do with seeing the unknown, knowing things before they happen, right? That type of thing. That's what I'm getting. So the challenges that you've been facing currently have literally been preparation and training and testing of how are you going to handle this gift. It's like your ancestors are saying, we have this gift for you, but it's a gift that we need you to apply in a way to where it's going to be beneficial for you and others. And in order for that to happen, like, we have to see how you're going to juggle not knowing but seeing, right? It's like knowing but not knowing. Does that make sense? If you know, you know, right? It's like knowing how to, it's like you see things, you know things, but until you line up onto the timeline where that thing is happening, you can't really see or know. You're only given a vision of it. What am I talking about, Spirit? If this message is for you, you'll know what I'm talking about, okay? Anyways, let's just keep going. Yeah, you've been working really hard. Something's been, Spirit's got you focused on routine and responsibility. Something's slow and steady here. So they're telling you that even though you have this gift of seeing things, okay, the training for you has been to be able to see and juggle these things, but also continue to live fully in the present, not allowing it to overcome you with fear or anxiety, not to allow the premonitions to halt your current life, right? Just because they're showing you something doesn't mean you put your life on pause until that thing comes true. You still have to walk through the steps of the unknown in order to get to the known, right? And so something's been taking a while, but it's been a testing ground. You've been tested. Your gifts have been tested. How you juggle these energies has been tested. And there's lots of signs around you that are telling you that you've been protected every step of the way. And what they really want is just for you to have a clear mental space, like to be able to see without fear. To embrace this gift, that's what's going to be required.